She killing me with the identify as a white woman. What what else would you identify as?
All roads lead back to cheating with this guy.
Like somebody came up to me, babe, and said, "Yo, my girl told me to smack your girl's breast." I promise you. Love is Blind, Netflix. Love is Blind. We're gonna be the judges if love is actually blind or not.
We're pros. Apparently.
We are pros. Season 6, episode 7. What do we have?
Silence speaks volume.
So the episode starts with Jimmy and Chelsea, and if you guys remember, Jimmy had just made comments about AD's body the episode before, saying that she's stacked and all this.
Like, I don't, on what planet he thought that was gonna work?
What he was trying to say, but the fact that he says it.
What do you get?
Well, I mean, he was just trying to, I guess, state the obvious, or maybe he was in a state of shock.
Why does he need to state the obvious? Who is he?
He doesn't need to. You're right. He doesn't need to. And maybe he was in a state of shock because he dated her. Man. Now that's the part that he forgot. So he says the comment, and then he proceeds to go and clear the comment up with the girl. He goes to AD to clear the comment up. He doesn't clear it up with his wife. But once you making moves like that, bro, you got to take whatever comes with that.
That was foul.
And then Chelsea just kind of pouted the whole night. That was you. How would you have handled that? You know, she kind of was just sitting to the side and waiting for him to come up. I probably would have left
and then addressed it with him later. I wouldn't have said anything there.
Yeah.
It's not.
Right, because she told like everybody, like literally embarrassed her whole situation in front of everybody. Now these two here, Brittany and Kenneth, the episode progresses and it shows their dynamic. They're talking about how the party went. And basically, Kenneth approached AD. AD and Clay are obviously two they're a black couple. Kenneth is a black man.
Did he approach her?
Yeah, he went up to the couple and was like, "Oh, you guys make me feel good, black love, black excellence, all that type of stuff." But then Kenneth has the one-on-one conversation with AD saying how this is his first time dating a white woman. And then AD brings like some confusion and questioning into his relationship by saying, how is she going to deal raising a black child?
Right.
And then Kenneth kind of...
I feel like they should have had these conversations before.
In the pods.
Yeah, like, wouldn't that be a discussion you would have before?
Yeah, because clearly he knew that she was white when he was dating her. Because before he saw her, he said, "This is my first time dating a white woman. This is going to be my first time dating a white woman."
So, I mean, that's partly his...
Yeah, if you're doing interracial relationships, that is, especially if you're married, because they're engaged, that's something that if you're not the most comfortable with that, then you need to say that up front and, have that conversation in the beginning stages before feelings get involved. I don't understand how you can be completely in love with somebody and not know how they feel about raising your child.
Yeah, and then they just go and change their minds like so quickly.
I can't prove this, but I feel like AD was low key like trying to test how strong his relationship is, because she's not the most happy in her relationship.
I know that her intent was like for the black people.
No, what in the hell? No,
that was a
not.
Little.
It was a shade. There was a lot of shade in it.
Yeah,
there was a lot of shade in that
projection.
She's not necessarily happy in her couple.
No,
everybody that asks her, she's like, "Well, we're trying to align. We're trying to figure it out."
She's
a B. So this guy, if you ask me, it is a sensitive subject, but he kind of handled it a little insensitive for somebody that's already your wife.
It seems just very disconnected these days.
I think what he needs to understand is this woman clearly has dated black men before.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She's not a rookie.
She's not a rookie. She's thought about this. She's put a lot of time and she convinced you of that before, you know what I'm saying, this subject was even brought up.
Right.
She killing me with the identify as a white woman. What else would you identify as? Yeah, he's super conscious about how he's perceived within his community.
But it's like, you knew this before. Like, why are you acting like it's brand new?
Right. So then we have the two lovebirds,
Amy and Johnny,
just hanging out in the woods, having a grand old time. They're so in love with each other. She tells the cameras that she's not usually...
She doesn't date guys like him, whatever that means. I never understand why people say that. It's insulting when he watches it back. What does that mean? What's a guy like him?
But people usually say that when they get matched up with somebody that's not attractive.
Exactly.
So deep down, she doesn't find
Yeah.
She can't find him attractive. She's in dangerous territory because she's leading him on to like, because he's so in love with her, and like she's going along with it, and we're not sure if it's legit or not. On the surface, it seems fine. What do you think?
I think she's into him. I'm just not sure, like lifelong.
They also have a racial barrier that they didn't get to yet.
That too.
It didn't come up yet.
Or maybe when her family comes.
So this guy Kenneth is back, and now he's just like contemplating life. Like, damn, I'm really about to come home with a white girl. My mom thought I was coming on the show to find my black queen, and now I'm coming home with a white woman. He thinks he's gonna get killed at back home,
right?
By his peers.
But
bro, you fell in love with her, bro. Like she showed you everything.
If you own it,
right? Yeah, if you own it, nobody's gonna question it.
Yeah.
Like, be confident in yourself.
The dolphins.
No, I'm not swimming with dolphins. You want to swim with dolphins, man?
Baby dolphins.
Baby dolphins. You want to feed them? I'll feed them.
No, I don't really want to feed them.
You want to swim with them?
Yeah.
But I can barely swim. How am I gonna swim with dolphins?
Yeah, you can't. I just thought about that.
On to Clay and AD. Tell the truth about AD, babe.
The annoyance in this couple, like I can't even tell you how annoying this couple is.
What annoys you about them?
Both of them are so in love with themselves. Like, I don't even think they really like each other.
That part.
Like, it's very disingenuous.
It's super disingenuous. In all of their conversations, they all only say I and my. My mom does this, I do that. There's no genuine interactions between the two people. They're just talking about themselves the whole time. The homie AD, I can tell he's a good dude. You can tell he's a good guy, but he's just too much. Like he's a lot to take in.
AD, babe.
Oh, that's an AD. Oh shit, Clay D. The homie Clay D.
Why did you say her name? That's her name.
I know, but I've never heard of a girl named AD before, so I just automatically thought of AD, babe. Y'all trying to get me caught up, babe. So yeah, the homie Clay is a good dude, but he's just a lot to take in. He's a lot. If you ask him one question about, hey, do you like your food? He will give you a whole 10-minute monologue on how he grew up. And she's starting to get annoyed with him.
Not really the vibe you want when you're looking for peace. She's so annoyed by him. Like
when you're into somebody,
yeah,
they're not so great qualities, you think it's cute. You think it's endearing. Like, oh, look, he's a sloppy eater. But when you absolutely hate somebody, let somebody eat some spaghetti all sloppy. You're like, I hate this man. I hate the way he eats spaghetti. And this is so messy. That's what's happening right now. He's just a sloppy eater.
By him.
Think it's cute when I leave all the breadcrumbs on the table.
You're not eating that. You're just throwing that on the table. That's not a sloppy eater.
True. Absolutely right, babe. You passed the test. Next, we got Laura and Jeremy. They're having a little powwow, sit down right on the beach. And their whole situation was that Laura made a comment to Jeremy, a joke about AD and smacking her in the breast or something crazy like that. But she made it in like the confines of their own house, whatever. And then
I just don't know why he repeated that.
Exactly. He comes out and repeats it. Now, if you're like super fly with somebody, like you're so close to somebody that you can say any joke and you've known this person for years and years, yes, I can see how that joke comes out. But this is your first time meeting this person face to face. You had no idea what this girl looked like before you even said this joke. Like, yeah, that to me was a little out of bounds. Like somebody came up to me, babe, and said, yo, my girl told me to smack your girl's breast. I promise you.
Like pure stupidity. Like,
that's
why would
crazy.
You say that?
That's crazy.
Why would you say that?
Okay, so at the end of the episode, they do the house visits. Everybody goes and visits each other's house, or they stay in a combined apartment. And immediately, Kenneth and Brittany has weird vibes off rip. Like as soon as they land off the plane, it just seems like reality sunk in for him.
Yeah, he seems so disconnected.
Maybe, him touching down and looking at his phone and all his family members hitting him up. Oh, how was it? Did you meet anybody? Maybe that made him get cold feet a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's thinking like, damn, is this my everything? Like, is this what I left for? Now, the only bail that I'll shoot homeboy is he is a principal and he is black. So maybe he's the leader of a school with a black population. And maybe he wants to stay true to his race through, the ideology of, okay, black man with a black woman. And maybe that's a message that he wants to push to his kids. Mm-hmm. But if you truly feel like that, if you truly are like that, then you wouldn't even fall in love in the first place with somebody outside your race because you wouldn't give them the time of day.
Right.
So that's where the beef comes with Kenneth. It's like, you just seem hella disingenuous. Well, you might not know yourself. He is only 24,
I don't
25.
think he knows himself. I think he's a little confused.
I can see that. But you can't come on a show like this with that kind of confliction within yourself,
Okay.
Like the name of the show is literally Love is Blind. Love is Blind, Like, you're not supposed to, care about that type of stuff. AD,
annoying.
This conversation right here embodies everything. They were just having a casual conversation on the couch. He goes into a 10-minute monologue about his father. Because my father, he's a suave guy. He's from Guyana. Like, I didn't ask you any of that, bro. Zero conversation skills.
All roads lead back to cheating with this guy.
Yes. And I guess that's the note we're going to end on, babe, is that this dude's biggest fear is that he doesn't even trust himself. Normally people come on the show and they don't trust people.
That is sad.
He trusts her completely, but he doesn't think she has the capabilities of cheating on him. He doesn't think that he has the capability to be loyal. He doesn't trust himself. What do you think about that?
Literally, I mean, keep open, babe. But,
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Well.
That's a wrap on
That's a
7.
Wrap. So yeah,
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind. It's the hottest show out right now. It's the recap show. Love is Blind over here too, baby.
What do you mean?
The outside shell isn't everything, my love.
No.
But it is very nice to look at. Like, comment, subscribe, tune in to the next episode. Peace.